Hey guys, I'm Ren here with a new League of Legends video. Today I bring you the pre-release Thresh Spotlight. He was just thrown on the PBE about 5 minutes ago, so I'm getting to this really quickly. In this video I'm going to be telling you what his abilities do and my opinions on him in his current state. So I hope you enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, so Thresh, his passive, called Keeper of Lost Souls, grants him armor, magic resist, and ability power when he walks by enemies. Champions and large minions always drop a harvestable soul, and small minions only sometimes drop a soul. He does not, however, gain armor and magic resistance per level like most champions. So that's where this passive takes its place. Alright, so Bum Diggity recommended that I kill him to show the passive. Right there, I absorbed a little soul, which is very interesting. And I gain a stack, so now I have 1 harvest soul, and I have 1 bonus defense and 1 ability power. And then the value of the next soul will incrementally decrease by 0.1, it looks like. I'm sure that scales up. So that's his passive. Now his Q, Shackle, the image for it is a Muumuu's Bandage Toss, but passively it builds up damage, and for the amount of souls you have, it looks. And when you activate it, it throws out his Scythe, dealing magic damage to the first unit hit and pulling him toward it. Or pulling it toward him, excuse me. Like that. And it's a stun, sort of like a Nautilus grab, which is very interesting. He is designed to be a support, according to Riot, as his recommended items are like this. So that should be very interesting. Now his W is Lantern Toss. It creates a shielding lantern that an ally can use to dash to you. Unfortunately, I don't have an ally to demonstrate this with, but what you do is you throw a lantern, and if they step on it, kind of like Draven spinning axes, they get pulled back to Thresh. Additionally, allies who come near it gain a shield lasting for 6 seconds for a fairly large amount, and they can only receive 1 shield per cast. So it looks like that, and if an ally goes in the area, and I think if you click it or something, because there's a little green indicator on it, it brings them back to you, which has a very interesting mechanic. You can see a lot with that. Now his third ability, Spinning Scythe, knocks nearby enemies in your direction of choice, deals low amount of damage in a line beginning behind him. Enemies hit are pushed in the direction and slowed by 20% for a small amount of time. And you can cast it forward to push and backward to pull, like this. It's very interesting. Where's my S key? Alright. Like this. Very interesting ability. Now his ultimate, the Box, traps enemies inside walls that slow and deal damage if broken. He creates a prison of spectral walls around him. Enemy champions who walk through the wall suffered magic damage and are slowed by 99%. They didn't want to give him a stun, apparently, for 2 seconds, but they break the wall. Once the wall is broken, remaining walls deal half damage and half slow duration. So it looks like this. So it makes a little AoE that kind of like a Vigar Event Horizon, which is interesting. Alright, so this is what it looks like again. Since he has a giant pull, it synergizes very well with him, as Bum Diggity just demonstrated. But his kit is very interesting. I'll have to work with it a lot more to understand it completely. But he's got a Nautilus type grab. That's kind of slow. He's got a very short range auto attack. 475. He's got a little teammate grab thing, which is interesting, and then a knockback, as well as a Vigar Event Horizon with melee range. Makes for a very interesting skill set, I've got to say. Riot wants him to be played support, but I can see him being played anywhere since he gets ability power from his passive. He could be a very solid mid or jungler if people figure out how to work him. But that's just my first glance opinion. Take that with a grain of salt. Now I'll just show you guys his emotes and maybe a combo or two and wrap up.
Screaming won't do you any good, but it's music to my ears. There is life, there is death, and then there is me. Ever seen your soul? Would you like to? I am the thing under the bed.
Alright, so that's Thresh. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the box below. But that's all for today. I might get a game with him at some point. I'll wait that. But I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.